Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, judges and all my friends. My name is Ilya Akira Deaneira from MTSN 1 Klaten. Today, I want to tell you a story entitled The Most Precious Thing in the World. Have you ever heard this story before? No? Then, let's check it out. In a faraway land, there was a very busy and lively city near the seaside. Every day, there were many ships using the port here. The merchants were rich and proud in this great part of Stavern. But there was a woman called by everyone the Lady of Stavern. She was the richest and the proudest of them all. One day, the lady called a sea captain who had just sailed into Stavern to her office. The lady wanted the captain to fulfill her wish. I want you to go around the world right now. Your main duty is to bring me the most precious thing you come across, ordered the lady to the captain. The captain was not sure he had heard right. What did you say, my lady? I say I want to hire you and your ship to bring me the most precious thing in the world. But, my lady, what is the most precious thing? Asked the captain to the lady. And where do I find it? If I knew, don't you think I have already obtained it? I ask you to discover and bring it to me. I will make sure you have ample gold to buy it, whatever it turns out to be. Forgive me, my lady, but I still don't understand. The lady looked straight into Captain's eyes proudly and said, "Who cried you, Captain? Have you seen a more magnificent mansion?" "Never, my lady," said the captain to the lady. "I spare no expense to build it, and look, I have filled it with the most costly items. Yet, whatever I do, my rival merchants find a way to copy me. I must show them once and for all that I'm their better. That is why you must bring me the most precious thing in the world. Of course, I will pay you handsomely." "Thank you, my lady. I will do my best." "You had better, dear captain. If you fail to fulfill my wish, I will cut you to pieces and throw it to the sea and never to return ever again," said the lady flawlessly. The next day, the captain just sailed from Stavern in search of the most precious thing in the world. Months passed. Everyone in Stavern knew the captain's quest. At long last, the captain's ship was sight entering the harbor. "My lady," he called, "I've brought what you desired, the most precious thing in the world." Let me see, what is it, Captain?" The lady was very anxious to know. "I visit many ports in many lands. None could I say the most precious. But at last, in the city of Danzig, I came across it. Then I laughed at myself. I should know it from the first." "But what is it?" asked the lady impatiently. Wheat, cried the captain. "My ship is filled with wheat." "What? Wheat?" shouted the lady angrily, interrupting the captain. "Did you say wheat? You bring back this only?" "Ah, no! I've never seen a stupid man like old Captain. I've never seen a stupid man like you. You spent all this money traveling around the world just to bring back this wheat? Yes, my lady, said the captain joyously. What could be more precious, more valuable than wheat? Without our daily bread, what good are all the treasures of the world? Then, said the lady, throw it to the harbor. You, the captain of the ship, I want you to resign right now. I don't want to look your face ever again. The captain didn't say anything but turned in the ship. All the crew started to throw all the wheat into the sea. At that moment, there was an old man trying to stop the crew from throwing the wheat into the sea. Please remember, my lady, there are so many poor people without enough food. You'll be punished one day. The man warned the lady. The lady laughed loudly. Ha 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 ha! Then she took out her ruby ring and threw it to the sea. This sea will not return my ring back to me, but I am still as rich as before. Ha 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 ha! I am the richest, said the lady proudly. The next day, the lady held a grand feast for all the richest merchants of Stavern. She spared no expense to show that she still had every cause of pride. A huge roast fish was set before her for carving. As she was about to cut into it, the lady noticed a slit in the fish's mouth. Then she pulled up the object and held it up. It was her ruby ring. Ah! Screamed the lady. The dinner gasped. The lady turned pale to see had returned the ring back to her. The bad luck came to her. All the ships that belonged to her were struck by a strong wind and capsized. She became poorer and poorer. Finally, the lady of Stavern became a beggar who had to ask the other. She regretted for what she said and died. Now, what do you think is the most valuable in this story? Do not waste food. There are so many poor people who are starving to die. That's all from me. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.